Okay, Dylan, so I'm going to do the playback reproduction calibration video to show you what I've done. So the machine came with a tape on it, but it is not the right tape. I would strongly recommend that you get one of two tapes. There is ATR Magnetics makes one called the MDS 36. What's shown here is a large reel. What you're looking for, of course, is the smaller reel like that. That's a 7-inch reel, and you'll find it on their website. But it is the MDS 36 for ATR, and then there is another brand called Recording the Masters. You can see the website there, and that tape you want is LPR 35, also on the 7.5-inch reel. But I wanted to show you here real quickly a little bit of technical information about the tape. So these tapes are both, you can see right here, 320 nanowebers per meter, right? That's the reference level. And the same thing with the LPR. This is Recording the Masters LPR 35, and you can see 320 nanowebers per meter. So what that means is that this tape is a lot hotter than the original tape that the 388 was designed to record at. So we have to calibrate it for a hotter tape because the old tapes are not available anymore. So I want to show you what the difference is. So 320 nanowebers per meter is what I'm going to calibrate it to for future stuff for yourself. And let me show you the reference level here so that you can see what the relationship between these things is. So this is 315 nanowebers per meter. 320, which is what the tapes that we're going to calibrate for, it's right about the ballpark. So we're looking at plus 5 dBs. Okay, now let me explain what that means. This is based off of, it's 5 dBs louder. The tape will handle 5 dBs louder than 185 nanowebers per meter, which is a 0 dB tape. I know this can sound confusing, but follow along with me. So the tape that I'm going to use to calibrate the machine this is a reference tape, and you can see it's 185 nanowebers per meter. So this at 185 nanowebers per meter means that this tape is playing at 0 dB, okay? So in order to calibrate this machine to record at a tape that is 320 nanowebers per meter, right, which is the tape that's available, like the ATR and the Recording the Masters tape that I just showed you, that means that that tape is 5 dBs hotter. So what that means is I have to calibrate the machine so that the 0 dB tape that is loaded on the machine now, when it plays back, it has to be 5 dBs quieter than 0, because I need this extra 5 dBs headroom for the high sensitivity tape that you're going to be recording with. So what that means here on the practical side of this is that when I play back this tape, it is going to play a 400 hertz tone on every one of these channels independently, and the tone that's playing off of here, I have to calibrate it to be minus 5 dBs on the meters. That way, when you have a tape that handles higher levels, you can push the volume 5 dBs louder, and then it will show 0 here. And that's a good thing, because what happens is that because you have to push the tape 5 dBs louder on newer tape, and the tape can handle it without distorting, because the tape at 185 nanowebers per meter will distort at that volume, but that tape is designed to handle it. That means that it's 5 dBs louder, which essentially means that the noise floor is 5 dBs lower. So that makes the tape quieter. And it also has a different dynamic range, but it's all good stuff. So all that to say, I'm going to play back this tape, and if this is properly calibrated on the playback, which it is, you will see all of the levels hit minus 5 dBs. Assuming that I got it right. And the calibration for this unit is all done up here. This is all stuff that you're going to have to learn. I did the full calibration, and I did spot repairs that you won't have to do, but the calibration you will probably want to learn how to do. And what you need for that is basically a set of jeweler screwdrivers. Let me see if I have one here to show you, like this, that has a flathead tip on it, a very thin flathead tip, and also a ceramic screwdriver that I don't have here in front of me. in order to do biasing, because the metal causes noise and it gives you a false reading. But I'll show you what that stuff is when you come pick it up. But needless to say, I have calibrated it. So right now, when I hit play here, you're going to hear the tape, and then we're hoping to see 5 dBs on all the playback VUs.
Next tone is a reference tone of 400 cycles per second. It is recorded at the reference fluxivity level.
So there you go, minus 5 dBs, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5. So the machine is now calibrated for the type of tape that you can still purchase, which again is the ATR tape MDS. So if you go to atrmagnetics.com, the tape that they sell is MDS 36. And then you could also go to the Recording the Masters website, and their tape is LPR 35. RTM means Recording the Masters. That's another tape brand. So those are the tapes that you're going to want to get for the machine, which it is now calibrated for.